Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So you're going to start off with your box and a half of macaroni and add some salt to boil. Then you're going to set aside a pack of bacon, and while that's going, then you're going to set aside the macaroni. I did half and half, so half in the pan and about half in a bowl on the side. Then you're going to start off with your sauce, about a stick of butter, and I did about 3 tablespoons of salted butter. While that's going, set aside the bacon on some paper towel. I added in about a cup of flour, slowly whisking it in. Don't pour all of it all at once, just do portions until it's melted in. Make sure the butter is also melted in the beginning. I added in about, I think 2.5 cups of half and half, whisk that in as well. And then after that, I added in almond milk. You don't have to, I just had that as my preference. You can do whole milk if you like. That's what other people's recipes call for, but I did almond milk. After that, whisk that in as well. Then that's when you have your cheeses. I did 3 different cheeses. I did sharp cheddar cheese, mozzarella, and Colby Jack. You guys can put different cheeses if you like. I know there's another cheese, you can do Gouda as well, but I couldn't find that. So you're gonna slowly mix that in at a time. I added more cheese as I went, just based off my preference. You guys can do that as well, and until the consistency of your liking. And then once you mix that all in, then you can go ahead and add your salt and pepper. I forgot to mention that, but I added that in my caption. So go ahead and do that to the consistency of your liking. Here I added the pepper, and I forgot to show that I added the salt, so I'm adding that in the little caption. After that's done, pour half of your sauce into the macaroni, just like that. And then you're gonna mix that in. That way you can do your layers. I left a little bit of the boiled water in there, not too much, just probably a little. And then I added my cheese layer. So the same cheese as I used, I topped it off on my first layer. Once that's done, I added the macaroni to the rest of the cheese in the bowl and then just plated it on top. Just like that. And then you're gonna do your second layer, add the cheese on top. I added some Italian breadcrumbs that I had. I think it's the Progresso brand, or Panko crumbs will work, whatever your preference is. If you don't want to put breadcrumbs, you don't have to. I then chopped up the bacon into little bacon bits, and I will be placing that onto my dish. I did let the mac and cheese bake, that way to melt the cheese first, and then I added the bacon on later on. That way it can set on there and not burn. I always do that later because you've already cooked the bacon. Go ahead and put that in the oven for about 20-30 minutes and you're all set.